Guys, I was so surprised that you're in already. Of course, welcome. Thank you. I was waiting for you guys. I don't know why the platform is misbehaving. I was checking if someone is waiting. Meanwhile, I was watching Mura Sensei and I'm like, Marwa, you're ridiculous. Why are you out here threatening Passy? Eh? Marwa is out here threatening Passy, but that guess what? I will close the road. We'll see where you will use to access your home. And I'm watching Marwa and I'm like, Marwa, the ground that you're stepping on as you threaten Passy is Passy's land. Guys, if you've forgotten, Passy gave Marwa a piece of land. You didn't buy. You pretended to be friendly and Passy gave you a road. I don't know why you feel okay. Anyway, we'll get to that. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. If this is your first time, kindly consider subscribing, like, share, all the amazing stuff. But most importantly, like the video and subscribe to my other channel. The link is in the description box below. I really appreciate. So, Island Girl, I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you too. Don't forget to like, guys, just as Island Girl has written right there. Thank you for being my super moderator. Eva Miller, thank you for tuning in. Dagogo, greetings to you. Jab 58, thank you so much for tuning in. Afroneat Biker, welcome. A lot is new. A lot is new. Mura Senso is out here threatening children, and I'm like, Marwa, you can do better. You're now a father. Now you know how to go about when it comes to children. When you come out here and you're telling small kids, like below 5 years, I'll call the police on you. I'm like, Marwa, what do you want these kids to do with that message? The children were shaking, pleading for their lives because you're dealing with the Muras. Hey, the Muras got the contacts to the police officers, and I'm like, wow, Mura, pardon them, children. They'll be scared for life. But I'm glad that he let them be. He let them, he won't. What happened? We'll watch. We'll see. Mr. Luis is tired already, wants to go back to Argentina. And of course, I understand because I'd assume they're tourists and they're supposed to be traveling, to maybe like Naivasha to see the flamingos, the Muzungus, going to Mombasa. Of course, I'm not coming for Mura because that is an expensive affair and the donors are not coming through. So I kinda understand. Guys, finally, guess what? Mura Senso shared a footage of the horse. Hmm. The leg is broken, and these people are treating the horse with, oh my God, treating the horse with ice. And did he say that he got a vet guy? And I'm like, which which school did you attend? You cannot. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Anyway, I'm just saying my opinion. I'm just thinking that if the leg is broken, you cannot be out here massaging with ice cubes and you expect the horse to be okay. And Nura is even speculating that maybe after 2 months, that is when the horse will leave, will join the rest of the horses. 2 months. 2 months, Mura Senso. Hey, guys, let's get into it. I hope you've liked. I really appreciate. Sorry, I hope you've liked. I really appreciate. My mama used to say, moon run till they catch it. Can you imagine that horse is going through a wickedness all over the place? I personally thought that Rocio loves horses, and I was like, she'll make sure that the horse got the best medication. But after I saw the state of the horse, broken leg, and I'm like, is it not supposed to undergo an operation, maybe too? I don't know horses and animals. I'm just guessing. If you got a broken bone, we'll talk about that. Anyone with information, you let us know, guys. I'll really appreciate, because I was watching and I'm like, what? I'm not in that level of buying horses, leave alone a cow. No, we got cows out here, but I'm just saying that I know for sure that this is an animal. Any animal with a broken bone, it's supposed to be operated, right? I don't know what I'm even saying, guys. We'll get to that. Marwa doesn't want to spend. Yeah. And guess what, guys? Hey, by the way, today is a lot, and you have to like the video for that matter, because Mura Senso is out here saying that Big Boss Ben is now the best friend. Apparently, Ben is funding the Christmas shenanigans in Marwa's villa. Because according to Marwa, he's telling the mom, congrats mom, that I got no shilling. I'm suffering. After the party, you remember Mr. Louis' party? I'm shocked that Mura Senso is sitting down with congrats mom, and they are coming for the attendees. I guess it's the YouTubers that attended the birthday, the party. These two are out here saying that those people forced themselves. Hey, oh my goodness. Guys, guys, my power, not my power, but any Kenyan in the building, Kenya Power is just misbehaving. There was power outage right there. I'm sorry about that. Let's continue. Let's continue. Ellis Queen, you were out here. Thank you for tuning in. RNM, thank you so much. I see you. Antoinette, greetings to you too. Maybe Rocio loved the horses, but Marwa is a control freak. Very true, honestly. I feel like Rocio can do better compared to Marwa, because I'm very sure Marwa is the one recommending the ice cubes. But I'm like, I thought they had a vet. Is the vet not supposed to be advising them? These people are crazy, I'm telling you. Neo, you're on mute. No, my power, there was power outage. I'm back. Thank you so much, Angela. I see you. Oh, yes, yes. It was on my end. Gracie Griffins, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So, guys, we continue. Where do we start from? Mura threatening people here and there, and then we'll get to the real reaction of the day. Oh, by the way, I have a culture of coming out at twilight. Twilight, what Marwa begged for that day, because we have to remind the donors what they're supposed to be donating for that specific date. So any donor in the building, Marwa's donor, this is what Marwa wants for the day. He's out here claiming that the December is very dry, super, super dry, and asking for you people to donate because he got no money. And according to him, he usually feeds people in that villa. Every single day, according to him, people go to that villa, they want food. And congressman being very shady, she said that even small children and older people who are supposed to know better, that they are not supposed to be going to people's home looking for food. I might agree, disagree, but I'm just like, you can close your gates and stop talking about people in a negative light. What is happening? Is it not supposed to be playing? Guys, what is happening? Let me try and pull it down and then I pull it back up because I want you to see what Mura Sensor is saying right there. Share screen. Vacation for Mr. Luis. Is it not? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I now get. I now get why it's not playing. Just a minute, guys. Just a reminder what Marwa wants today, because of course you know he always comes out here and ask people to buy me this, get me this, donate this and that. So in case Marwa's donor did not hear this is what Marwa wants for the day. And they came for people who attended Mr. Louis' party. And I'm like, Mura, who are you coming for? Because the people that I saw who are not family, apart from congratsmum, we have Gitiriba, which I know is fully invited. We got some other two guys. I don't know if you remember. We also have Mayugno sister. Who else was there? And the kids. I think it was Ankomo's children. So when they sit down and claim that people are forcing themselves, hey, I'm like, who are these people? And of course, if you're, I agree to, not even I agree, but I'm just like, people should just stay in their homes because how do you feel when they allow you to get in and then they later come out here, sit down and talk about you? That can never be me. Jesus.
Whatever you want. Reason being, when you put food, hey, people want to forcefully come in. People want to forcefully come in.
They are used, guys.
Today is a private party.
Today is very cool for Mr. Louis.
Yeah, where is Uncle Good?
Uncle Good should be able to talk with those people.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So today we don't have a celebration.
Today we have a private party. for Mr. Louis.
Only Mr. Louis.
Christmas we will allow.
Yeah.
And also people like to cut here. Look how they are walking there. They are PP.
Yeah, they are.
How will they be walking in your compound, Marwa, if you didn't allow them to come in? That is not even what is very funny to me. Personally, I'm like, who are these people? Because we've seen the people who attended. Who are these people? Hey. Anyway, as one of you just said, I think I pinned the comments. Probably they are just activating, nothing else. Because this is what Marwa said later.
They're really peeping. Some are going back.
Yeah.
Guys. So Christmas, prepare for them. But with me, I'm not around.
Yeah, this
Christmas.
Can you imagine, guys? People wake up and plan for you.
Yeah, they just want to be here in full. Children, grown-ups.
Can you imagine people just wake up and they plan for you like I don't know how to explain this. Like they plan that you're the one who will be donating food for the day. And congratsmum is like even grown-ups. Imagine guys, they come over, they want food. You can close your gates. Yeah, it might not be something pretty to do, but I'm like, close your gates. Yeah? Because I know the people that have those behaviors, maybe it's someone with a YouTube channel wants to make it on these streets. People do crazy things to make money, even you Murat and so. Even you congratsmum. Secondly, it could be someone with no food. I'm not saying that because you don't have any food, you should be going to people's home. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. If you think that you might not be breathing the next minute, I'm just saying that it's not nice. Marwa, you might be right, but it's not nice to sit down and talk about people who have come to your home. You've used them for content, you fed them, and then you come and sit down and talk about them. That's what I'm just trying to say. Guys, what do you think? Congrats, As dear pastor.
Like I met another mother.
Listen to how they're gossiping about the people. Congrats, you met who? Like you met?
Yeah. And the husband wanted help.
Like I met another mother with a husband. They wanted help. Why are you announcing to the world? But of course, thank you. At least people don't see. We are not seeing those people you're talking about. But of course, we can speculate. And congrats, mom. You pray. Someone might think that you didn't specify the kind of help that the couple wanted from you. And I'm very sure that you didn't come through for them. I don't know why, but I feel so. Now that you didn't help them, they're not bothering you. Why come out here and announce those people? Why?
If people know that even me, like today, my best friend bailed me out. Bailed is when you don't have anything and somebody.
That is Kenya's richest YouTuber seated there. Someone bailed me, my best friend. The person, but that person who is in partnership with Marwa when it comes to horses, RNM. That's what is the name? You're about to face the music. Listen to what Marwa said. I don't know if it's just activating or that is the fact. According to Mura, that is the person that is bailing him out because he doesn't have the money. And I'm like, Marwa, you don't have compassion. You don't have the mercy for the people who donate to you. Really?
Supports him.
Oh.
In Swahili, we say kukuokolea. If people know that even me, like today, my best friend bailed me out. Bailed is when you don't have anything and somebody supports you.
Oh, okay.
In Swahili, we say kukuokolea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, from around.
No, a friend that we keep horses with. Because we've been doing big projects like buying land and things like that.
So I guess that is Big Boss Ben. Like Marwa wakes up, they need something, they don't have the money, calls Ben. Ben, I hope you got the money to sustain this friendship. Let me tell the kids to go slow on me, then I'll be back. Kindly like the video meanwhile, I'll really appreciate. I sorry about that. Guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine the irony? Congrats, mom, you were seated with your son talking about people with nothing. They were trying to ask for help. You let these people to come to your party. It's about helping people. And then you're seated there and telling the world that, we don't have anything. People are coming through for us. Complicated. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight what Marwa begged for the day, because of course, as I said, every single day Marwa has to come out here and beg for something every single day. If you've been watching me for the past 1 week, one time it was what was it, a jacket, the next one was a camera, the next one was a t-shirt, the next one was what, a lot. Anyway, we start the reaction, because there is no reaction. That right there, not reaction. Who just joined? I think I saw Getaway. Thank you, Getaway. You said Eli Spin food is a big thing to Mura Senso. And he uses the same food to activate for donations. Yeah. He comes out here, I feed the village. You feed them and then you sit down and talk about them. What a heartless human being. Johnny, it's about 3 months, Big Ben. It's about 3 months. When they part ways, can you imagine you've spent your money to buy land? You've bought the horses, and I heard there was a time Congrats Mom was asking Murasen. So, and I thought that Congrats Mom was being shady, because Congrats Mom was like, Marwa, now tell me, I've been wondering. When did you like the horses? Why do you like the horses? Because when you talk about the pigeons, you love them when you were growing up. What is this about the horses? How do you benefit? And I was like, hey, congrats, mom. Let me try and control F. And Marwa did not even mention that they are doing the horse thing to breed. But Marwa was like, I'm having these horses for luxury. Status. Let me try if I can get that timestamp. I think it was pigeons. Let me type pigeons and I'll get that now.
If your hotel has low occupancy,
this one has been a very good one. Let me try just a few seconds. I hope I get it. Mura said that to keep the horses for 1 year, 2 million. And I'm like, how do you spend the 2 million? Because you don't hire professionals. That must be cheap when it comes to labor. You don't buy the carrots and apples. If you were not out here yesterday, one of the donors was crying in Marwa's comment section saying that I gave this man money to buy carrots and apples, and he did not. So I don't know what 2 million is all about, because I don't see him spending nothing on the horses. You cannot even spend on a vet guy. Where else will you be spending the 2 million? Anyway, this is what I wanted to play.
Get horse meal and horse cubes, which we have 2 tons.
Yes.
So for you to keep horses, you need 2 million in 1 year.
So, Mar, why do you like horses so much? Tell me. You have never told me why you love horses.
So
You
number
are
one,
like pigeons. You love the pigeons when you are young.
yeah, horses bring beauty in the home.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Uh-huh.
My,
Transportation?
no, that's actually not our main goal.
Yes.
Our main goal is to have like a beautiful ranch
Yeah.
for luxury.
Yes. For beauty,
For
people
beauty.
come and look at them.
Have you seen how Big Boss Ben is being scammed and he is not even aware? Because Marwa's intention is not about business, breeding or something. You heard him. It was just yesterday telling congratsmum that no, that is nothing to us. You only want the horses for beauty and luxury and status. It's not about business. So, Ben, hey, you continue spending your money. Marwa's mindset is not on return on investments. That is none of our business. Let's go back to Johnny. I think I had mentioned you. Thank you guys if I've not mentioned your name. Oh, Robbie, welcome. In African culture, lamenting over food is so primitive. I agree 100%. In Africa, now we can even do an experiment. Of course, I'll not be doing because I'm live. I just go to someone's home, sit down, but we are in kind of an urban area. But if it's in the village, you go there, sit down, they'll give you food. If there's no food or you're full, they'll cook tea for you. And it's nothing. But Maro will sit down, sit down or open a live stream to embarrass you. Anyway, Dana, I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Antoinette, welcome. Greetings to you too. Welcome, guys. If I don't mention your name, of course, you know I always appreciate you. Asha Ash, greetings to you too. Welcome. So, yeah, guys, let's continue now. So, oh my God, I hope you can't hear the noise. So, Marwa is out here threatening Mr. Who? Not Mr. but Miss Passy. And personally, I found that very ironic because you cannot threaten to close Passy's road when you're using Passy's road. You might have a point, but going that route of threatening to close the road, it doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, let me play the receipt and then we continue. I'm pulling up the receipt. Don't worry. I know you cannot see me, but I'm just out here trying to get the receipts. Vacation almost over. Guys, if the noise is too much, background noise, let me know. I'll do something about it. So, guys, what we call Passy is doing some construction, probably finishing up touch-ups on the house. And of course, you know, when you're taking your materials to your home, there might be some things here and there, especially when it's raining. The truck might dig up the road. Let me play so that you understand what I'm trying to say. And Marwa is out here not having it. He calls one of the workers and tells him, send this message to Passy. Didn't mention the name, but of course I know, Marwa, you're pointing towards Passy's home. Who else are you talking about? Because of course it's not Gitiriba. Gitiriba is your friend. You don't have a problem promoting Gitiriba's name. So when he mentioned that, I was like, Passy gave you a piece of land. You didn't buy it. And the land that you're stepping on as you want Passy is Passy's land. Your threat does not make sense at all. At all. Let me play the receipt. Muresenso is something else. Guys, kindly like the live stream right there. And of course, feel free to share your thoughts, your comments, your reactions in the live chat section. I'm getting the receipt right now. Right now. Right now. Right here, right? Namura. Mura got ads left, right, and center, but you're still crying that you're broke. Make it make sense.
You know, guys, they have to respect. Look, if they mess it like this, yeah. So I'm saying, guys, you know, we worked so hard to make this road. Simply leave from their land. I'm saying, guys, you know, simply leave from their land and simply just enjoy the food that they actually farm. Mosabi, utapelekea wale wanajenga huko ripoti, waambie waje tutengenezee hii barabara, wahakikishe mitaro iko sawa, tafadhali. I'm saying, guys, you know, we worked so hard to make this road. We have a neighbor who is building there. So I want them to come and fix this area. Utawapelekea Mosabi hiyo ripoti. Wakikataa hivyo tutaweka fence hapo jamani. You know, guys,
Wakikataa tutaweka fence hapo, meaning that if they do not fix the road, because Marwa wants Passy to get what do we call those heavy, not tractors, but we call it bulldozers, or you know them, very expensive. Marwa wants Passy to get those and come and fix the road. He said in Swahili, wakikataa tutafunga hapo barabara, like they get a fence and block Passy from accessing the road. You might have a point. According to Marwa, is saying that when it rains, the water will not run smoothly because, of course, you can see it has interfered with the small drainage right there. So I'm like, yeah, you got a point. Maybe they need to fix it if it's raining on your side. But for you to threaten Passy that if you do not do that ASAP, I'm going to block the road. I'm going to block you from using the road. It doesn't make sense at all. This is typical Marwa shitting on a plate that once fed him. Because Passy, and I always call this out, because I don't think it was okay for Passy to give road to Mura Sensei. And I'm not being mean, guys, but everywhere, even where I come from, where you come from is a Kenyan, you know, for someone to for you to let someone use a piece of your property as a road, they're supposed to compensate you. Because we've never seen Marwa giving someone a piece of the land, his land, for free. It doesn't happen like that. It's even fair, compensates. But because maybe Passy was not exposed back then, Marwa was very lucky to get the road with no conditions. He never compensated Passy. So the land, you see right there where Marwa is stepping on and telling that worker, tell Passy this and this. If she doesn't do as we've requested her to do, we will block the road. We will block her. She will not access that road. Is out of place. How will you block Passy's land? Because as we speak, that is still Passy's land. Marwa might be boasting that, oh, it's my road and it's supposed to be maintained like this. It's not. Because if Passy goes to I don't know if she got the title deed, but if Passy pulls up the title deed or the records to show the dimensions, that is Passy's land, because that is not the main road. That is just not even community, but it's just it's Passy's land. Let me say so. So Marwa, go slow. Be nice to people. Now I saw a comment that I just pinned, and someone said that probably Marwa is not happy because Passy is getting some donations. I agree 100%, because if you've been here for a while, you remember very well. Mura Senso came out here and said that some people were coming for me, but I've even seen that their project is stuck. No one is coming through for them. They are not receiving donations for their home construction. So, of course, you know, Marwa is salty, seeing that Passy has resumed constructing the home for the kids, and of course for Ra. So that is a theory that I agree 100%. And of course, Marwa, respect yourself. You don't have to embarrass yourself, because personally I see this as embarrassing. How will you close a road? How will you close someone's property? Until you compensate Passy, until you sit down with the witnesses, with Passy's witnesses, and confirm that you paid, now you own the road, you got no say. You got no say on whatever happens there. That is the truth of the matter. And what do you think? Let me read your comments. Yeah, it belongs to Passy. It belongs to Passy. Stop it, Marwa. I love Linet K and Chalo Home and Landscape. Okay. What do you think, guys? What do you think? And I'm not disputing Marwa's thoughts, but for you to go to an extent like you're bossing around, you cannot do that on someone else's property. Then okay, welcome. You say there's, as well as Marwa is jealous and angry because these young YouTubers are getting donations and he's not getting a cut out of the donations. Epic Facts, greetings to you too. Welcome. Badger Elvis, welcome. Begging road with conditions. If anything, Mura is the one who passes along passes first because he's at, oh, okay, because he's at the end in the swamp. Yeah, they're always, you remember when they came out here and fought Mogesi? Was it Mogesi? Yeah. And Mura was threatening to delete Mogesi. Why? Because Mura had destroyed Mogesi's uncle property. At that point, it was okay for you, Mura Senso. But now, it's not okay because it's someone else's property. It's your property, quote unquote, which is not even your property. Mura Senso, you're so full of contradictions. Blackwater, welcome. You said that Marwa is too quick to forget. Yes, very quick. Donated by Passy. Yes. I'm very sure that he had the opportunity, he would come out here and snatch that land from Passy. Anyway, guys, let's move to something else. That was it about Passy. We go to the eggs. Oh my God, can you believe you're about to talk about the eggs? Hello to you too, Bako Pamela. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, can you believe that you are about to talk about the eggs? Because Marwa is so mean. That is being mean, because when you go to the comment section, his subscribers are telling him to stop. You're unbecoming. This is too much. Why would you? Just scrolling through, I don't know if you can read, I hope you can. This person said, so before I even read the comments, Marwa is accusing a lady, the wife, or the mother to that child, I've forgotten the name, that child that loves following Mura Senso up and down. And of course, breaking news, that family have been kicked out from the villa. I don't know if it was Rosie or Mura that did that. And of course, to justify their act of kicking out that family from their villa, Marwa is out here with a smear campaign. Mura is out here with a smear campaign telling people that that family was stealing eggs from him. And I'm like, Mura Senso, didn't you see Rosio coming out here to acknowledge that she was the one stealing or eating the eggs? Why would you come? I don't know, if you're not a Kenyan, guys, you might not understand, but it's so demeaning. If someone says that, Muziwa Mayai, like someone that steals eggs, like you steal eggs, it's so Oh my God, guys, I think we'll not even be able to react on everything that I wanted to react on because there is power outage. Even as we speak, I had to buy um, the mobile data. I'm not using my Wi-Fi. So in case my laptop switches off or anything, you just know, we'll come back maybe later or tomorrow. So we continue, guys. Mura Senso, what is the name of that boy? Guys, what is the name of that boy? The dad, I thought that the dad is the only custodian of the child, but Marwa came out and said that the mother was there and is out here telling the world that the mother is stealing eggs. Just because probably they fell apart and they had to kick out that family, Marwa is out here. Yeah. Ransford, welcome. Greetings to you too. Who else? Who else? Guys, how disrespectful is that? Roy and the family are the ones eating the eggs. Imagine. And Marwa is out here just tarnishing someone's name with no grounds. When you go to the comment section, people are so pissed at Marwa. They're like, Marwa, you're so unprofessional. Like this comment, someone said that, why do you act so unprofessional? You're there. You're there. Some things you just need to address behind the scenes. Discuss them with your workers off camera. All of you complaining that the woman is stealing eggs. Come on, dude. I don't know who else was complaining. Probably it was congratsmum because I saw her right there again, and it's so sad. Honestly, it's so bad. And I hope they ate the eggs honestly before they were kicked out. Because can you imagine? Someone comes out here and accuses you of stealing eggs and you didn't even eat. I'd be like, I wish I ate those eggs. Come on, welcome. I see you. I'd be like, I wish I ate the eggs so that when you're out here tarnishing my name, I did it. You get guys anyway. So, could it be the tokens? Could it be the tokens? Guys, today I'm too much. Let me just ask if it's the tokens. I request them to buy some. It's not the tokens, but the power is off of power outage. Anyway, guys, let me play the receipts. But Marwa, if you're watching, please stop. Stop doing this. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. Can you imagine if it was you, Marwa? Huh? Can you imagine you were going all over the world trying to put food on your table? Can you imagine you went to maybe Aarondante, and Aarondante comes out here, opens his channel, comes out here and says that Marwa stole the eggs? How would you feel? And you're not even sure. You're not sure. If you're sure, maybe. But you got no grounds to accuse someone.
Oh yeah. See eggs. Uh-huh. See eggs. You see? Now I'm happy. I'm happy to see that. And you know what has changed is that the family that used to live here, the lady is not around. What a coincidence. The lady who used to live here, she's not around, and all of a sudden my eggs are full. I'm not accusing anyone for anything, guys. I'm just saying a coincidence.
You're not addressing damn eggs out here, guys. you're not addressing fools. You know, sometimes you might be addressing people and you think you're so smart, but you're not addressing idiots on these streets. We know what you said, because when you go to your comment section, you will see your people in the comment section telling you to stop. Stop it. Rocio came out here with a skit, even telling the world that, guess what, we're the ones eating the eggs. I don't even have to play the receipts. And I remember that time Mura Senso came back and told people that, no, even if my family are the ones eating the eggs, I'm very sure that some people are stealing. You don't have any grounds to accuse people, but you'll come to the internet and run your mouth. Hey, I do not understand. Anyway, guys, I loved, or I appreciated a donor that met Marwa, because that donor was like, hey, what you think is not what you imagine. The donor said that this is what he told Marwa. He came to the village, donated a lot of money because he wanted a shout out from Marwa. And he told Marwa that, I thought that when you give me a shout out, I'll blow up, but that did not happen. I'm not yet at 100 subscribers. And something else, you remember the college students, not even college, that university in the US that usually come to the villa and they pay Marwa more than 10,000 USD, and he doesn't give the people that came through for him, the likes of Nasto. Anyway, Marwa came out here and flexed. Oh my God, you know, even that university knows that Marwa exists. And we came out here and we were like, yeah, that is a big deal. No. It's not like there's a university in the US watching Mura Senso and knows that Mura Senso is there. No, it was just a subscriber that got the gig and recommended Marwa's villa for the students to have their case there, you know, to do their research. Was it a study case? I don't know what it was. So that was just for the record. Anyway, the donor said this.
Here, I didn't know anything about YouTube.
Yes.
You gave me a shout out,
Yes.
and in my brain, I thought I'm gonna just shoot up, blow up, and I'm gonna be a success.
Yeah.
But when I started to produce content, to learn how to put a video together, to tell a story, edit, put everything together, I found out like YouTube is not for, it's not that easy.
Faint-hearted.
Yeah, it's not easy, and you don't have to break your bank. You don't have to break your bank trying to get to Mura to give you a shout out. Of course, you might even blow up, you might succeed, but be balanced. Don't give him all your money because you think that you'll blow up. Anyway, it was also apparent because this guy said that he has played a very huge role in building 4 homes, not building completely, but donating cement, this and that, for 4 homes belonging to the YouTubers. And he was very categorical that he worked so hard to afford to donate to the lazy YouTubers in the village. When I say lazy, I mean Gitiriba. You don't upload videos, you don't do nothing. You want to build a multi-million villa out of people's hard work. So, of course, when we see these people donating to the likes of Gitiriba and every beggar in the village, you always think that they're super rich. But when this person made that statement, I was like, I see. We always say this. It's not like they're rich. They work so hard to make ends meet. But I guess, according to Mura, it's their right to receive donations.
Quite an expensive affair. So when I came last year, I promised myself I'm gonna go work so hard and be able to come back home and visit, because you know the price of a
flights. I totally understand.
It's close to $2,000.
Wow.
And what I've also done is I've supported 3
young
YouTubers. The 4th person I'm supporting.
Wow.
Gave them just a couple bags of cement so they can continue with the construction project.
You can walk this way. Guys, I was filming a video with Chacha. Tomorrow also we're gonna have one.
Guys, you heard it from the horse's mouth, and of course it does not mean that we didn't even know. We knew this. We've been talking about this. You know, we've always said that it seems that these people are very vulnerable in terms of maybe they get easily manipulated, because if you're struggling to get a ticket to come back home, greet your parents, you have no business. You have absolutely no business buying cements of bags for YouTubers in that village who are not working, just depending on donations. Guys, am I reaching? Let me know what you think about that. But personally, I was like, no, no, that should not be happening. No, you should not be doing that. Get your ticket, do some shopping, and spoil your parents and your siblings. But these, I'm not saying that it's bad to spoil people. I love being spoiled. I love spoiling people. But no, not this way. Not breaking your bank. You cannot even spend on your people just because you're supporting people who are very insensitive on these streets. Anyway, we move to something else. I liked that guy was very honest. I think he even exposed Mura in terms of the university students, because Mura always comes out here and says that, even they know me, I'm very big. No, it's just one of your lovely subscribers gave you that connection. And I don't know if that is the corruption that we are used to in the country, but I'm like, Mura, you should have even, if you received a check of 20,000 USD, you should have given him 5,000 USD, because without him, those students would not be coming to your villa, and you'll not be receiving crazy amounts. But of course, we know Marwa cannot do that. If he will call the like of Minhawis from Mombasa to come to the villa to cook for the university students, those are the people. When the school gives you thousands of dollars, it means that they give you so that you can compensate the people that will facilitate that function. But of course, Mura Sensor will not do that. A shout out is enough for you. And you heard from this donor that it doesn't work like that. Don't break your banks.
They don't know you a lot. But guys, this is very special. Chacha, if you remember, sometimes we have university students that visit us. His dad is one of the organizers, actually the main organizers that come from the US. Chacha, thank you, Yeah. And please pass my regards to your dad.
I will.
Yeah, so it was just connections. Connection. This one knew Mura Senso. The dad works in a university in Kenya, connects. This money should go to Mura Senso. Amazing. It's not like it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying that, Mura. But it's good to uplift yourself, to make people know that, I'm a bad boy out here. Anyway, I mentioned that Marwa was out here scaring children. Children were like, we are going to look for firewood. Small kids. And Marwa misinterpreted to the world. These children have told me that they want to steal my firewood. I want to call the police officers on you. And I'm like, you're so corrupt. I highlighted that yesterday, and I'll continue saying that. If someone is doing you dirty, any Kenyan in the building, maybe I don't get this. Are you not supposed to go to the police station, report, then they come for the thief, and not you calling them? Because when you call them, it means you got their contacts, which Mura Sensor admitted I got their contacts, because if you're a nobody, you will not have these people to help you on whatever you need them to do. But it was like there are polite ways of addressing the children. And don't lie on the kids. Don't tell people that the kids have admitted that they are coming to steal firewood when that is not what they said. Mura, that is not what they said.
Joseph Wambura, what are you looking for here? Mnatafuta nini hapa?
Tunatafuta kuni. And that is what we do, especially in the village, guys. You just go around the bushes, looking for firewood if you don't buy firewood. You go around the forest, this and that, but Mura, that is what the kids said in Swahili. Tunatafuta kuni. Listen to what Marwa lied.
Hapa natafuta hata kwanza ni washike. Kumbe nyinyi ndio nilikuwa natafuta. They are telling me they want to steal my firewood.
Any Swahili person will tell you, they didn't say they are stealing. They are hustling, not hustling. They are just looking for firewood. That is what we do. And Marwa, you have their face on your camera. People are watching, maybe even their fellow age mates or where they school, they are watching, and you're announcing to the world that they are admitting that they are thieves, when that is not the case. Marwa, that is not nice. But now fusing over eggs and scraps of firewood, imagine. Name, imagine. That is not nice.
Wood here.
Mura is a drama king.
Nyinyi ni kuita polisi, hata ni vizuri mmekuja hapa, nimeshika wale wananibanga.
I really felt for those kids. They were about to cry. I think the younger one was crying because Marwa just said in Swahili that I want to call the police officers. Have now caught the thieves who have been stealing from me. And the elder child is trying to explain to Marwa that at Tuibi, we don't steal, we just go picking small sticks here and there to take to their families so that they can use it as firewood.
I'm telling them I'm gonna call the police because this one is saying they have just come to.
Even said the young one, the older one is saying that I've never even come out here. This is my first time and I'm not stealing. But Marwa, number one, focus. Be on the frame. Focus. Can I see your face very clearly? Okay, is my camera on? Yeah, these are the thieves. It's not nice. I should not even showing the face. I should not be showing the face.
Aya. Hapa msirudi kusenya hapa. Hizo ni kuni zangu mimi nimeweka hapa. Sawa. I've told them not to come back. They were planning to come and steal this firewood. But the thing is, those are my firewood, guys. Imagine, I had already scared that young boy.
Work.
You even know, Mura Senso, something that I like about you, you forget what you say and you expose yourself. You were scaring them. You were bullying them. I even saw someone's comment, Gracie Griffins, thank you. You say that Mura is a D-head. Bullying behavior with the minors, not cool at all. So Mura Senso knows that he was bullying those children and scaring them. It's not nice. How about you meet someone scaring your child, Marwa? I don't know. I think Mura forgets that he's now a parent. Leave alone that time that you would come out in wish cancer on Riata's children. That one we can excuse you. We are like you didn't have children. You're not smart enough to know that is not something that you can wish on people, whether you got children or not. We can excuse you. But now with children, and you think it's okay to come out here and hey, Blackwater, welcome, thank you. They are so young. Very young.
Is a pain in the apps. My files, app, projects.
Wanted to run.
Look at the satisfaction. Just listen to Marwa's satisfaction in scaring children. Even the young one, he wanted to run. Mura, may God punish you for that. May God make sure that he teaches you a lesson. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have a point. Maybe you don't want children to forage maybe vegetables, because that is what we do in the village. Not so much nowadays, but that is what we used to do. And nowadays, we still go around people's forests looking for firewood. People don't have a problem. I don't know about your village, but They don't have a problem. Maybe, Marwa, you don't want that. Just tell them. But don't scare them and come out here laughing and enjoying. Huh? Yeah, let me look for that receipt I replay.
Firewood. Imagine, I had already scared that young boy wanted to run. I just played down. Otherwise, he wanted to run and disappear. Even right now, if I scare them a little bit, that stop, let me call the police. They will run like never before. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to scare these kids.
You've already scared them. You've already done that. You cannot take back what you've done already, Mura Senso. You just said in the same sentence, that young boy was about to cry. I've scared them. If I had told them again, you told them that you want to call the police officers because that is what you do best in that village, calling the police. And you're supposed to report, not call the police. Calling is corruption. It means you got their contacts, you know them prior to what you want to report, and you want them to come and act on your commands, to give your way. You're supposed to go report. But of course, you came out here yesterday and said that now that I'm rich, I learned that it's important to know the judge. Anyone that was here, you remember, I even played the receipts. Marwa came out here and said that now that I am rich, I learned that it's important to get the judge's number, the police, the what. Because if you're a nobody, in short form, if you don't have the money, you will face the law. And of course, Marwa will not face. But now that he didn't have an adult to scare and derive satisfaction from that, he had to use the kids. What a shameless human being. You don't do that. Anyway, Mr. Louis is tired. Mr. Louis wants to go back to... let me start with the host. In case my laptop goes off because the power is not yet back, we can talk about the rest later. Let me address the juicy parts of the reaction, because I told you, if my laptop goes off, you just understand that it's the power. So guys, Marwa showed the horse finally. Broken leg, the kind of medication, massaging with ice cubes. Anyone with any knowledge on that, let us know. Make sense out of it. Grenia, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I see you, and I appreciate you.
Very, very well. Very, very well. I think in the next 2 months, she should be 100% recovering. In the next 2 months. That's all I will show you guys. But she's doing very well. She eats now. She's been eating. That's one thing that has helped her.
Oh, I'm here wishing for the power to be back. I even forgot to tell you to focus on the horse. Focus on the horse. Marwa even said that the fur is falling off from the horse. It means that the meat, not the skin. Is it that? Yeah, the skin is exposed. I'm getting ahead of myself, but focus on the leg of the horse. Is that the right term?
Yeah, in the next 2 months. That's all I'll show.
You can see there is a rag. Is it a rag or a material? Is that even a... It's a cloth they used to tie around the horse leg. And of course, you can see it cannot even stand. It cannot work. It cannot walk, because Marwa said after maybe 2 months, that is when it can start walking. And I'm like, are you taking the necessary steps? Chai welcome, I see you. Are you taking the necessary steps to make sure that it will walk? Anyway, focus on the horse.
Okay, guys. But she's doing very well. She eats now. She's been eating. That's one thing that has helped her. And then we have Rensky. Rensky, girl, how are you? Rensky is very protective.
Let me look for that part where he said that the horse fur is falling off. And I'm like, hey, you should be scared.
but we realize sometimes that wetness itself is not so changing the tact, because we were put grow and grow. Never in a million years, you know. Our horse is doing well. The leg was swollen at some point. Now she's really recovering. We are even changing the tact because we were putting ice on her, on the entire leg. But we realize sometimes that wetness itself is not so good long term, because it makes kind of the fur to start getting off, and also the hoof becomes too watery, and that can be an issue. I know where the other horse is.
I don't know if it's something to do with the wetness. He's saying that it's the wetness of the ice cubes that he buys from the town areas. But I'm like, will the ice cubes make the horse fur to fall? Because it was like, that is more than enough that I'll show you for the day, because you cannot clearly see the horse, but you can see the leg that is broken. It's broken, you can clearly see. But guys, will the ice cubes make the animal fur fall off? I think it's even a skin disease or something. Anyway, you do what you have to do, Murasenso, but it's so unfortunate what those horses are going through, because you're not supposed to treat a broken leg with ice cubes. Ice cubes is when maybe you have a muscle pull? No. Maybe you have, what do we call? But not something broken, not your bone broken and you think ice cubes will fix it. That is unbelievable. Anyway, Mr. Luis wants to leave. Mr. Luis is like, I'm so tired of the village. And of course, as I said, I kind of understand Mr. Luis, because when you come to Africa, I don't know, the donors comes to Africa and spends their time in the villa. But if I've never been to Africa, maybe I'll come to see Mura because that is your idol. But after that, I will explore the country. There is more for Kenya to offer. Go to Tanzania, go to their beaches, go to a lot of places, go to Egypt. How much is it? Anyway, flight tickets within Africa, expensive. But Rocio, you can afford, you're working. So I kind of understand why Mr. Luis is telling Marwa that I want to go back. I want to go back. Of course, Marwa said that they are supposed to be leaving, but I don't have the money. We'll still have to wait until I get the money and book the tickets. And of course, we know it's not about not having the money. It's about the donors not coming through. Mm-hmm.
Nair, Alessia, Ian. Oh, Dios mío, Mr. Luis. Mr. Luis says he's missing his family already in Argentina. He's not his family, mostly his grandkids. Okay, I want to take Mr. Luis a very big, nice picture. I give Mr. Luis con un photo.
I can even look for more food timestamps. He mentioned number without times. Mr. Luis, in this video, if you watched, you know what I'm talking about. Number without times, telling Marwa that now I want to go, I miss my activities at home, but I understand they are bored. Can you imagine just staying in that villa and eating ugali? You'll miss where you came from, because they might not be as rich as Marwa in the family, but that does not mean anything. As long as you come from a warm home, you can afford some buñuelo, sweet stuff, love is there in your family. You eat good, you stay good. I understand why you will be bored. What do you think?
Nair, Alessia, Ian. Oh, Dios mío, Mr. Luis. Mr. Luis says he's missing his family already in Argentina.
Yeah.
Not his family, mostly his grandkids.
Yeah. So I personally understand know if you can see me. Guys, can you see me? Kindly confirm, because I can't even see the messages. What's happening? How can I do that? How can I show the message? How will I even know that you can see me? Let me try and play around, because I'm using my phone. Maybe. Oh, you can see me. Yes, guys, I'm using my phone. So the laptop is off. When this goes off, we are done. So yes, I understand why Mr. Luis would want to go back. It's unfortunate, because the problem with this is that I can't play the receipts. But let me just highlight, if there's something that I've not mentioned, let me know, so that I can just touch on it before we call it a day. So as I was saying, I understand why Mr. Luis would want to go back home. They are tired already. And of course, at the same time, I'm like, Rocio, does it mean that you don't have any money? Huh? Because of course, if you have the money, this is a lifetime thing. Maybe you want to, not a lifetime opportunity, but they are here. Maybe you want to spend on them. Anyway, today is too much. So, talking about a lifetime, one-time opportunities, Marwa. I don't know, in this video, in this vlog that he did with Mr. Luis, he kept, I wish the laptop was on so that I can show you the receipts, but he kept mentioning Mr. Luis' age, because he was like, oh, basically worried, because he was like, I'm so happy that Mr. Luis is here to give us company, because, you know, he's already 78 years. Who knows, he will be back again. And I'm like, Marwa, what is wrong with you? And this is not the first time. If you've been watching Mura's Sensor for the longest time, you know, he got a problem with Mr. Luis, and I'm like, just let him be. Do you know how old he'll be out here? How long he'll be out here for? People live until they are 120 years. Do you know how Rocio will feel? If Rocio would hear you saying that, oh, you know, he's now 78, you know, let me quote what he said. Quote unquote. You know, guys, I'm so happy for having Mr. Luis out here, because, you know, he's already 78. And you don't know if this opportunity will arise. You have a point, but my problem is that you mentioned Mr. Luis' age, and not in a good way. Marwa, you come out here and lie about your age. Why are you bothered about Mr. Luis' age? If yourself, you're not confident to tell us your truth regarding your age. What do you think about that, guys? Kavan, thank you for tuning in. I can see your comments. Let me try and see if I can read your comments, guys. Marwa using Mr. Luis' age to gain sympathy, so that his elderly donors can donate to elderly Mr. Luis. That's a very good point right there, because I'm always like, why Mr. Luis' age? It's not nice. And it's like you're calling something that we should not even be talking about. He might even outlive you. You don't know. You never know. That should not be a problem. Mr. Luis is not complaining about his age. Why do you have a problem with his age? So let's talk about David Jr., guys. It's such a shame that I cannot play the receipt, but dancing grandma husband, is it Muiti? What is the name? The sister too, dancing grandma's husband came over, and she's very clear. She's asking people to build a home for her, because if you did for dancing grandma, why can't you do it for me? Because I don't have a home. And they are fighting with dancing grandma, because dancing grandma is telling David Jr. right there and then, why would you build a home for her? She got a home already. And I'm like, what a shame. But this is typical of everyone. Even someone like Gitiriba. Gitiriba is out here constructing the third home. He had a home before he came to that new plot. They did a second one and a third one. So it's not an isolated case, but I wanted to react on it because if I had played the receipts, it was so funny. Calling out someone right there and then was very funny. So let me close it right there because it will not make sense for me to react without playing the receipts. But thank you for tuning in. Fekere, you say that Mr. Louis Mr. Louis is mobile and have his senses and has a great sense of humor. And that's why, but they even apologized because it was like, Mura, I hope you don't feel some type of way because I like joking. And Mura was like, no problem with that. Guys, I can't see properly because it's so tiny, tiny, tiny. Nasto is building his own village. Building for the sister, using donations, imagine, for the sister, for him, the third or the second home, like taking advantage of people in the US. Unbelievable. Save the energy on your phone, yo. Thank you. By the way, for that matter, I'll see you. Gracie, I see. Gracie Griffins, you say nobody is promised tomorrow. Not even King Mura. Not even the Swamp King. Wells. Alice Queen, you said Mr. Louis might live more years than Marwa. Yeah, that is the point that we are trying to say. Marwa, it's not cute. Yourself, you don't mention your right age. Why were you bothered? Antoinette is Souza, thank you for tuning in. You say that is a disgrace to Kenya and Africa. Oh, the whole. Good point right there. Baja Elvis, you said, I see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that comment. Thank you. Baja, I see you. And of course, thank you for tuning in. Black Quarter, you said that Mura isn't marrying that girl. Not anytime soon. Shay Love, I see you, is lying. He has the money. Of course, he's out here activating. Shay Love, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence. Chai R, you were out here. Oh my God, I can't even see. I can't even. Granio, you say that his family will be happy when they get back home. Yeah, they seem to be tired with the village already. And of course, before they came to the villa, they made it very clear with Mura and Rocio that you'll be paying for our bills because we don't have that kind of money to take us to Africa and back. So they understand that they are at the mercy of Rocio and Marwa for them to go back. I'm very sure that that is the reason why Mr. Louis was bringing up that fact that they want to go back to Marwa, basically telling Marwa that you promised to take care of our expenses. Please do so. Now that we want to go back, don't delay because you promised that you got that money. And Marwa wants to use that opportunity to milk from people. From it, thank you, Neo. Why do I have the #1 crown? Oh, probably you're the first one to join, or you're really supporting Neotrends. And of course, I really appreciate you so much for that. From it, biker. Guys, I'm sorry if I had my laptop, I'd be reading the comments. Blackwater, I think you were out here. You say these kids are so young. Yeah, I felt so bad for them. Very bad. So, guys, just allow me to leave. If I didn't read your comments, kindly understand. It's because I'm using my phone and the writings are so tiny. I don't know how to play around to enlarge them. So, guys, that was it for today. The ones that I didn't react on, what did I mention on the thumbnail or the title that I didn't address? Is there anything that you'd want me to talk about and maybe I didn't mention? Mr. Luis is tired of ugali. If there is something burning that I didn't address, I'll address tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you've liked before leaving, and make sure that you've subscribed to my other channel. The link is in the description box. The name is on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you're enjoying your holidays. And thank you. What else can I say? Bye bye. By then, I'm so happy that I had the backup to at least bid you some goodbyes, because can you imagine if that would be the end of the live stream? Anyway, bye. Bye. Now, this is the problem. How will I end? How will I end the live stream? Lord. Public, no. Remove, no, no, no. Guys. Oh, yeah, it's down here. Guys, I'll see you. Bye. Badger, thank you so much. Love right back. Thank you so much for supporting Neotrends. I really appreciate. Bye bye. I've seen the button where I can exit, and I'm doing that right now. Bye. Thank you.